Welcome back. In sports news, Nigeria's Nwanneka Okwuelogu has become the latest Nigerian athlete to qualify for the Rio 2016 Olympic Games after setting a personal best of 17.91 meters in the women's shot put event in Florida. The IAAF qualifying mark for the event is 17.75 meters, and Okwuelogu's new mark puts her at number 27 on the 2016 world rankings. Okwuelogu was competing at the NCAA Division I East Preliminary Round held at the University of North Florida in Jacksonville and won her event, finishing ahead of the entire field in her region. The 21-year-old also qualified for the NCAA Division I Men and Women's Outdoor Track and Field Championships to be held from June 8th to the 11th in Eugene, Oregon. The national under-23 team will on Monday begin its final preparations for the men's football tournament of this year's Olympics when the team leaves for the Suwon Invitational tournament. Coach Siasia will lead a 20-man team made up of 12 home-based and 8 overseas-based professionals to Korea. After the event in Korea, the team will train in Manchester, United Kingdom before heading to Atlanta, United States, from where they will travel to Rio de Janeiro for the Olympics. Nigeria will play in Group B of the tournament against Sweden, Colombia and Japan. Coach of the national under-17 women's team, Bala Nikyu, is in Amman, Jordan, for Monday's draw ceremony for this year's FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup. A draw ceremony will hold at the King Hussein Cultural Center, Amman. Already, all these 16 qualifying nations have been drawn in 4 pots of 4 teams each. The pots have been determined in line with the ranking of the teams in the past 4 editions of the competition, which began in New Zealand in 2008. Nigeria is drawn in pot 2 alongside Spain, Venezuela and Ghana. Formula One champion Lewis Hamilton has won a 10th Monaco Grand Prix to cut the points gap between him and Mercedes teammate Nico Rosberg to 24 points. The Briton had trailed his German counterpart by 43 points leading into the race and was stuck behind him. And Daniel Ricciardo also clinched pole in 3rd place on the grid. However, in wet and slippery conditions, which saw numerous crashes, including one for Red Bull's Max Verstappen, the winner of the Spanish Grand Prix, Hamilton managed to work his way to the front and clinch victory, with Rosberg ending in 7th. Defending champion Stan Wawrinka beat Victor Troicki in 4 sets to reach a last 8 of the French Open. The Swiss 3rd seed won 7-6, 6-7, 6-3, 6-2 and will face Albert Ramos Vinola in the quarterfinals after the Spaniard stunned 8th seed Milos Raonic 6-2, 6-4, 6-4. Meanwhile, Britain's Andy Murray beat American John Isner in straight sets to reach the quarterfinals of the French Open. Murray outclassed the 15th seed 7-6, 6-4, 6-3 in 2 hours and 40 minutes. American Kendra Harrison has clocked the 2nd fastest 100-meter hurdle ever, and Justin Gatlin claims a 100-meter sprint victory at the Prefontaine Classic Diamond League event in Oregon. Harrison, who has never made a global podium, stormed to victory in a U.S. record 12.24 seconds. Only retired Bulgarian Yordanka Donkova has run faster, clocking a world record 12.21 seconds in 1988 and later running 12.24. Gatlin won the 100 in a wind-assisted 9.88 seconds to defeat Jamaican former world record holder Asafa Powell in 9.94 seconds and former world champion Tyson Gay in 9.98 seconds. As many as 700 migrants may have died in a series of shipwrecks at sea off the coast of Libya, adding to the number of dead already counted this week. Authorities say the boats sank south of Italy on Wednesday, Thursday and Friday as scores of migrants tried to make their way to Europe. The route through Libya has become quite popular, with those trying to enter into Europe from Africa. It's been 100 years since the First World War ended, and France and Germany today held a joint ceremony remembering the Battle of Verdun. The 10-month battle that began in May 1916 was the longest one and one of the bloodiest. France eventually emerged victorious. The French President François Hollande and German Chancellor Angela Merkel both used Verdun as a symbol of reconciliation between the nations and of EU integration. They stood side by side as they remembered 300,000 soldiers killed. But the main ceremony was held at the Duomo Ossuary, which contains the bones of 130,000 German and French soldiers. And the main news again. Nigeria today celebrated Democracy Day, a day that commemorated the anniversary of the nation's transition from military to democratic governance. That's the news at 10 tonight. Thanks for watching. I am Amarachi Ubani.